I'm trusting you, Kari. I can see it, but I can't see it, so it's fine.
Okay. Do you use social media to develop or acquire business?
Oh, most definitely. You cannot be in business at any level without the use and engagement of social media.
What social media websites do you use?
I use Facebook, I use Twitter, I use LinkedIn, I encourage Instagram. I don't use Snapchat, but certainly for the appropriate things, Snapchat and Vine are appropriate.
How do you use Facebook, and how often do you post on Facebook? And what type of posts do you submit to Facebook?
Well, I post once a day. For me, Twitter is for the more real-time engagement. Facebook is not for the every 5 minute, I change my mind, this is what I'm doing kind of thing. And I use it to represent professionally, but engage personally.
All right, what types of posts do you put on Twitter?
My immediate thoughts, like if, say for instance, there's something that everybody's watching on television, like a debate or, a movie or an award show. So I post my thoughts and my comments on that. I also use it to respond to news articles or topical issues. And I tag and engage the person that it relates to.
How do you use LinkedIn?
I'm just really starting to use LinkedIn a little more. LinkedIn to me is a little more professionally driven for people that are seeking to connect at a different level. But I hear people really like, and I see the value in it, but I haven't used it as much as I probably could. I wouldn't say should, but let's say could.
What types of posts should I not share on social media?
Well, you don't want to share things that are too personal. If you're hanging out in the club or, you are, you don't want to post world star hip hop videos. You don't, those kinds of things. Anything that could potentially have a negative reflection on you personally will have a negative impact on you professionally. So you want to give thought to that. Even if something may be funny, potentially disrespectful, potentially discriminatory, you probably just want to stay away from those things.
How do I grow my social media presence while not harming my professional image, gathering social media connections?
Well, you want to make sure that you represent yourself personally where it does not compromise you professionally, and vice versa. You don't want to put anything up that would be personally compromising. You don't want your post to be too personal. Your personal post should be a reflection of you, your character, and the integrity that you would bring to your profession.
All right, now, as a professional woman, you definitely have the big elephant in the room when it comes to social media, of men looking at social media as it is eHarmony or Match or Tinder on all the websites. So how do you develop some of the relationships with people that are business-based through social media that you don't know?
You set, maintain, and don't compromise the same standards on social media that you do in your professional life. People don't approach me the wrong way because I don't present myself the wrong way. And so, when you hear mothers and mentors, when we tell young ladies that respecting you is not an option, if that's how you present yourself, you will rarely be approached in a potentially compromised manner. When people do reach out to you in a personal capacity, it's how you respond to it. If you respond in a way that yeah, it's okay, I'm not offended, or do you not tolerate it? So the things that you do on a regular basis are what becomes your reputation.
Thank you so much.
It's so fresh, dope, fly, fat, and deaf Kari Way Frazier. Live Sunday, April 3rd, 6 p.m. at Tony V's Tavern near Wayne State University. You can buy your tickets there or get them online at DetroitisDifferent.com.